Good morning. It's the Call Flo Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Nothing better than hearing Francis in the morning, letting us know where we are and what we're doing. Today we're going to talk to a special guest, Rodney Dangerfield.
I get no respect at all, you know. I told my wife, I said, hey, you know.
This is a long intro sometimes.
It's a long intro.
How you doing, man?
I'm all right, you know, yeah. But last week I was in rough shape, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Nah, I'm all right. How are you?
I'm hanging on. What did you do this weekend?
Rock climbing. No,
I ran that triathlon.
we did the Mother's Day thing and
cool.
that sort of thing.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, that can be a tough day for people sometimes.
Yeah.
Alicia made this beautiful little monument or, flowers and stuff by a tree of ours to honor her mom, which I thought was very cool indeed. Where were you during the deep rain Saturday?
Deep rain? Oh, I'll tell you exactly what I was doing.
Really?
Probably.
Well, yeah, rain does that to me, but...
Yeah. No, I was probably indoors doing something.
It was nice. We had the doors open.
Because I did go out. I ventured out earlier that day before the bottom dropped out. But
the sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Usually do the shopping and taking off the trash and all that early in the morning. And then
did you grow up that way? Like you had to get your chores done before you went outside to play?
I'm sure I had to do something along those lines.
So we'd get them done really, really fast because we did not want to be inside. Nowadays, the kids just don't see them outside much anymore.
Outside has no allure anymore.
It's so weird to me. I mean, so we got a little trailer parky thing up by our place, and I know there's kids there, but you just never see them. And there's a huge forest right next door that they could be running around in.
Run around in the forest when I can play a game where it's set in the forest. And
now I get it. I was so confused there for a bit. Well, you know what? This is the Call Flo Show, and that means people can call in and talk to us and let us know what's going on.
And how do they do that, Larry?
They pick up this thing called a telephone, and hopefully you charged yours last night, unlike me. I forgot. No, I didn't forget.
I've been known to do that.
It was the plug, actually, that came on, down below. Anyway, that number is 434-394-0924, and you can put us on speed dial. There's no problem with that. I bought a car. Finally bought a car.
Actually purchased one.
I did.
What'd you end up going with?
I went with an Audi Q7 TDI, the turbo diesel, because I love to get myself in trouble.
Okay. Breaking the law.
It seemed like the right thing at the right time, but then when I got it home, there was a lot of little pieces and parts that weren't working quite as I expected them to work. So
the ejector seat didn't work the way you thought it would.
Well, mine didn't, but Alicia's did. So we tested that. We had to make sure that
the oil slick and everything else.
Yeah, so we'll see. I've had diesels. Have you ever had a diesel?
No.
I've had 3 diesels throughout my lifetime. I had
you obviously must like them.
Yeah, okay. I do. I had a diesel Mercedes, a diesel, I forgot what it was, like some kind of Mazda, and then a Peugeot. The Peugeot was rather nice. Peugeot! What would you like to take to the ball tonight? I'd like to take...
Buffy, hand me my slapper.
I forgot. I think I asked you before. Do you have pets?
No, not currently, no.
Yeah. Do you want one?
Not really.
Well, the Green Center over here, they're adopting out pets. Do we have pets to adopt this week?
We're still running Coco.
Coco's still up for grabs,
you
to
got
say?
it.
Okay. Well, because I was reading this thing. It says that dogs typically go to the bathroom in alignment with the north-south axis. Now, I'm really going to have to check this out on my dog, but he already, dogs have that guilty look when they're, doing their business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're watching them. They're like, hey, do I look at you when you use the bathroom?
Yeah, actually they do.
It's okay when they do it, though.
Yeah. Oh, they don't understand, I'm sure. Yeah, I thought that was interesting, though. I mean, there are more weird things in the universe, but I wonder why they do that. If it's just it had to have been some evolutionary trait that helped them survive.
Must be.
Maybe it was an accidental trait. There's a lot of animals.
Or is that, or we're just reading too much into it?
No, never. That never happened.
Never.
So we have groundhogs.
Oh,
we like our groundhogs.
That you're raising?
Basically, we feed them and everything.
Well, they're not going away if you're feeding them.
Yeah, I know. But then I saw one go under the house, and then I was like, all right, darling, we got to, move these guys. So I got one of those traps. I've moved like raccoons before. And I was about ready to put the cage out with some food in it, and then I see these 3 little baby hedgehogs come out of where we watched them from, and it was like, all right, we got to wait till they grow up before we can rehome them. Let's say.
You've named them Sonic, haven't you?
No, I've named them. I've named them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No, I'm kidding. WFLO, you're on the air.
Good morning. You guys are really stretching it this morning coming up with news.
Stretching it? Yeah, that's a polite way to say it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I read that at one point about dogs. I walk my dog a couple times a day, so I started watching. Did not appear to be absolutely right. There may be a percentage of the time. I don't know if that's just the odds or if it's intentional, but yeah, I couldn't justify that.
Evidence did not support the claim then.
Not this particular dog.
Yeah. Well, see, this is the problem. Now we're going to be looking at other people's dogs, and they're going to be looking at us strange and wondering why they're looking at our dogs the way we are to figure out which direction they are doing their business.
I suppose.
How are you today?
I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the sun to come out.
Good luck with that. No, it should be out in a while.
Nothing too exciting as far as I'm aware in Buckingham first thing in the morning. I know we've got a Planning Commission work session tonight. E.M. Wright, County Attorney, is going to be presenting to the Planning Commission about what he thinks about laws and gold mining. So
Okay, good.
I don't know. I got to work myself up over that one. I'm not excited yet.
So what time is that?
That's at 7.
Uh-huh.
It's at the administration building. They're in the Buckingham Courthouse.
Cool.
And it'll be interesting because they're really dependent on legal guidance to know how to proceed and finally pull the trigger on this thing.
Right. Well, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. It always it seems to be in Buckingham. If there can be some kind of conflict, there will be. I don't know. No.
Yeah, I hope that's not true. But recently, it's certainly been the truth. It's been in the news a lot, and maybe that'll help Buckingham to just get more attention in general and start doing better. I don't know.
That'd be great. Yeah, because we definitely need more attention. But we need good attention, that's for sure.
Hey, I had a brilliant idea about those license plate readers that they're talking about having more cameras for them.
Uh-huh.
I think we all ought to get really inspiring messages and vanity plates.
I love it. Peace, joy, understanding.
Speed up, back off.
Yeah, love thy neighbor, whatever.
That would be nice. Yeah, I think the more we see it, the better, the more it sinks in. Yeah. Well, my solution for kind of the population problem was death penalty for parking tickets. I thought that would cut down the population a little bit.
That's where the problem lies.
Nobody's laughing at this joke. I lost them all there, John.
Black humor will do that. Or dark humor, whatever it's called. Is it, I don't remember what the terminology is.
I guess people are debating if it's humorous or not.
Yeah.
I've said it before, so maybe not. All righty.
Black comedy, that's what I was trying to say.
Well, thank you for calling and letting us know.
You're welcome. I still encourage you to somehow get it advertised that you're doing this, because I just got the sense that not enough people know it. And you're not hearing from anybody except me.
Yeah, we got the first-time caller.
Yeah, we have first-time caller calls.
That's right. Yeah.
So between the two of you, what more
Barry
do we
chimes
need?
in every once in a while. And
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Okay.
that would be
I'll
nice.
invite Jordan Miles to come back again. He'll have some things to tell you.
We do have a guest tomorrow from Piedmont.
I saw it, but I don't
Marie, I don't remember her last name, but
Marie
it looks
Laveau.
like it's going to be a good interview tomorrow. Should be informative.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Get people who others want to listen to, and maybe they'll call in or listen to hear their favorite person talk, and then spread the word.
Absolutely. So you listen on your stream is what I remember.
I do, yeah.
It's just a little bit delayed. I was trying to listen to it this weekend, and there's such a delay. It can be quite
jarring.
Well, it's like it can be a minute, 2 minutes.
Marie Allman, Piedmont Health District.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Marie Allman. She's going to be here tomorrow, so we'll look forward to that. And,
maybe tell us about tick bites, huh?
There you go.
Probably.
Yeah.
Chiggers and whatnot.
Oh, man, our poor little doggy he just has to breathe and he's got a tick on him. It's just, I don't know, some seem to attract them more
They're
than
low
others.
to the ground, so that's where they're at.
That's right.
Either they're dropping from the trees or they're in the grass, one or the other.
Oh, thanks. They're raining ticks.
Yeah.
Well, wear your hard hat.
Yeah. Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Have a lovely day.
Thanks. Same to you.
Yay. Love our callers. Love more of them, as she was saying. She would love to have more callers in here. I guess what she was saying was she's bored with no. I'm just kidding. So I've got some interesting topics that might be
hot topics.
Good to speak about. They aren't newsy news. Do you have the?
Do I have newsy news?
Well, do you have the Herald anywhere in there? Or?
Is this the most current edition of the Herald?
I'm going to bring up the Herald. And,
some of it just fell on the floor. All right.
We got Farmville. Oh, the farmers market. That started last week.
Did it?
Yeah. There's dead air.
Sounds like you got a mic off.
Yeah, sorry about that. All right, so trying to do something interesting here. I had some ideas. I should probably just go to the music trivia, since you're the god of music trivia. I'm going to do rock and roll trivia.
Okay.
Should I start with easy, or should I just go right to the hard questions?
Whatever floats your boat.
All right. Who is the lead singer of the band Muse?
Do not know.
Matt Bellamy. And again, I tell that story every time. He's probably the best show I have ever seen. It's amazing. So who was the original drummer in the band Kiss? I know you know this one.
The original drummer, Peter Criss.
Yeah, you got that. You got that. So did you know the entire population of Central Europe during the Stone Age could have fit on a cruise ship?
Love, exciting and new. Come aboard.
They remade that, too. Did you see any of
They redid Love Boat?
No. It was Fantasy Island.
Yeah, you're right. Well, they did a movie first or something, right?
Yeah. The plane. Shut up, tattoo. It's a helicopter.
Welcome to Fantasy Island. I am Mr. O'Rourke.
Yeah. Well, it says the gap between conversation responses typically last about 200 milliseconds.
Millie?
Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there in case you didn't know. No one knows how William Shakespeare's name was really spelled, and neither did he.
He just guessed at it.
To
put an E or not to put an E.
The bard himself used variations of his moniker, such as William Shalk, Wilm Shakespeare, Wilm Shakespeare, and William Shakespeare. We went to when we were in New York.
He could have just called himself William Shatner.
There you go. We went to Drunken Shakespeare. I highly recommend that if you just want to do a fairly inexpensive show on Broadway. These guys are hilarious. Oh my God, they do Shakespeare. They
drink a lot and then try to perform Shakespeare.
Exactly,
okay.
And then every time they make a mistake, they have to drink some more. And by the end of the show, it gets pretty hilarious. These guys,
Party.
They're brilliant, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of them are alcoholics, so they're used to. I mean, could you imagine that your job?
You've had one too many this morning.
I don't. Yeah.
He has it with his coffee.
Coffee, my soda, you know. Have you ever put?
He's going to it right now.
Have you ever put brandy in your coffee?
I can't say that I have.
I did that up in Colorado for some reason. You know, different places constituted different, cocktails, I guess is what I should say. So. But since I have a Krishna name that was given to me in Boulder, I feel a great connection.
Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. So what about you? Where's your favorite place you've ever been? And you said the bedroom. You was going to say bedroom? Is that really?
Fantasyland? Yeah. No. I liked it out west when I went. I like the climate a lot. I like the dry climate. It definitely the look of the plains and the frontier and all that. It's pretty neat. I mean, especially when you're not used to it living out this way.
Right. There was an interesting thing I read years ago that the King James Bible, that I can't remember which psalm it is, but there's a psalm, I think it's the 46, and it has like the word shake at the 46th word, and then it has spear at the end, or William, I don't know. He put his name into it. At least some experts believe that Shakespeare was partially responsible for how the King James version of the Bible is written at this point in time. I thought that was interesting. I need to get the fact better and straighter. And
at first, I thought you were saying that's how he came up with his name.
No.
Is Shakespeare his actual name, or is that his pen name?
No, that's his. He did it differently, I guess. He would just kind of go, all right, I am going to
because his real name is Ralph, right?
Yeah. Wreckin' Ralph in the video game. Oh, man. It feels like a Monday to me.
That's because it is.
I can't kind of get out of the fog. I want to get excited. I want to, be, oh, yay, here.
Yay, it's Monday.
Did you know that bananas glow under blue UV lights?
Most things do, don't they?
I would think so.
Why would bananas be the exception?
They're just pretty. Oh, you're so pretty.
Yes, we have no bananas.
This is interesting. An actor's brain activity is different when they're in character. I guess
whose is?
A actor, actress. So when they go into their mode, their brain activity changes. They change more than their costumes. Researchers scanned performers' brains while the actors answered questions either as themselves or as a character. The results revealed that the brain activity of the participant differed depending on the separate scenarios.
So when Rocky is Rocky, you mean his brain a little bit slower than Sylvester Stallone?
Something like that.
Oh, yo.
Oh. Hey, it looks like China cloned a puppy dog, just so you know.
Get ready for the takeover on that.
Hey, did you watch Black Mirror, the show Black Mirror?
No.
So one of the episodes that they have on Black Mirror is that you are rated on how good of a person you are, which is dependent upon how you treat other people, and then they score you. Everybody wants to be a 5, and this girl's like a 3 or a 4.5, and she's thinking this little wedding thing that she's going to is going to get her into the 5 category, because that's where all the 5s are. Well, she can't get on her plane, and so she like swears at somebody, and then it's just this downhill snowball that she ends up with like a 1 scale and can't get any food. She can't get, But the interesting thing I thought was that China has actually implemented the same sort of social behavior to allow people to get on planes earlier, to get medical and things like this. It's a little scary to me, because I'm sure it's coming our way, too. Anybody with a phone.
No, not if it's just in China. They don't have any holding to what happens here.
I bet you have a marketing thing on your phone now for China. It could be weird,
Yeah.
You ever like say something and then go, no, Siri, I didn't mean that. I was just kidding. I don't really.
I have joked about like ears, listening.
I just had this weird thing, like you're up against somebody's ear and you're like making fun of it, like, you silly ear.
No, I've never done that.
You have hair on you. So, let's see. If you had 3 words to describe yourself, what would they be?
I'm going to go with Animal House. Fat, drunk, and stupid.
It's not you at all, but,
No, because I don't drink.
It's like the opposite of you, really.
The other 2 fit, but...
No, they don't. I had these, some cool rock and roll questions up, but I'm not sure where they went. Yeah. Which of these is the name of a song sung by The Who? Actually, are we looking at the bottom of the hour already?
Almost. About a minute.
Yeah.
Less than a minute.
So,
but go ahead.
I should probably go.
Oh,
yeah?
If you want to.
Yeah, no. Which of these is the name of the song by The Who? This is silly. It doesn't give me a multiple choice. It just gives me the answer. So why would they ask that? I don't understand.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It's Summertime Blues,
which is a cover, actually.
Yeah, Summertime Blues is an old Gershwin. I don't remember. Maybe somebody else out there knows that and could call us at
50s rock guitar guy that did it.
394.
60s rock. I can't remember now.
0924.
50s.
Dylan? No, I'm just kidding.
I can't. Any other time I can think of the guy's
name. No, this is an old jazz tune. Summertime Blues.
The version that was kind of popular before they did it was like in the 50s.
I'm listening to you, I swear.
That's all right.
I really am. All right, so what do you want to do? You want to do this weather stuff first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old-school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Thank you, Stuart. Appreciate that. It is still 56 degrees and 93% humidity with the winds out of the north at 5 miles an hour and the barometer at 30.31. It is going to be mostly cloudy today with a high of 71 and overnight mostly cloudy, then a slight chance of showers later in the morning. And the low will be 57. Tuesday, that slight chance of showers is going to continue into the day and then become a 70% chance of showers later on with a high of 77. And on Tuesday night, showers likely at 70% again with a low of 58. The Mother Nature watering is going to work its way out of here on Wednesday. There's a slight chance of showers as it lingers. High of 75, and on Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 46. Thursday and Friday are both sunny, being 70 and 74 for the highs, and Thursday night it is 43 degrees. So, the Bank of Charlotte County with branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan offices in downtown Farmville. And what does that bring us to?
Happy birthday.
What did you want first? Well, The birthday calendar is brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
Mr. John, would you be so kind as to
And
read
now
us?
it's time for the birthdays for Monday. No, I'm sorry. May
If you could
15th.
Yes. Oh, my.
Is it?
Oh,
yeah,
my.
already, and the month is just going by. All right, happy birthday going out to Demetria Saunders of Farmville.
Demetrius.
Yeah, and let's see. Dean Catlett of New Canton. And then we go to this one. This is where the old magnifying glass comes out. All right, Jaden Gunn, Dakota Bahan.
Bahan. Happy birthday.
Baughan. Bahan.
Sound right.
Okay. Jordan Haga Morris, W. Matthew Hutchins. All having birthdays. If today is your day, whether birthday, anniversary, and we did not mention your name, it's not because we don't care, it's because we don't have it written down.
That's right.
And so happy if it is your day.
And if you wanted it to be read out loud, you could send us an email at general@wflo.net.
If you want it read incorrectly, send it on the days you know I'm going to be behind the microphone.
It's always hard. I don't know anybody who hasn't had
I'm telling you right now, I'm looking through here. There's no Ralph. There's no Fred. You know, I mean, it's just
Exactly.
those names don't exist.
Sebastian.
Yeah, it's names like that.
Yeah, but so we all do it.
Ethel,
we all
Edith and Mabel and names like that.
Yeah, all right. I swear. Well, I'm sometimes less of a fan of Monday than other times, but maybe somebody will.
Monday.
WFLO, you're on the air.
Oh, gosh, good morning. I was hoping I'd get in. I thought the phone lines would be busy.
Yeah, they've been just.
First time.
You thought wrong.
Oh, sugar.
How you doing, man?
Fine, thank you. I hate to sound rude, but that definitely was not Rodney Dangerfield. It sounded more like Andrew Dice Clay.
Same thing, you know. Little boy blew in a cigarette,
Oh, my
you know.
gosh.
Because
I don't know which one you're insulting.
Because he needed the
Holy
money.
Dang.
I know.
Forget about it, you know.
All right, you got him going now. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can stop him.
Unleash the beast.
You did. So flip the
Lord.
switch.
So, you're having a, I just thought about this, so I'm so attached, guys.
Okay.
You just had you're having somebody from Piedmont on tomorrow?
Yes,
I believe so.
Yes.
Isn't that the jail where the inmates choose the time to stay?
It's
I don't know.
Piedmont Health District.
It
You're
might
not
be.
supposed to laugh.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think just because I laughed tells something about me, but that's a whole different story we won't get into.
Yes.
Oh, my.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, I'm looking
But,
forward to that interview. It sounds like it could be a good thing, yeah. There's some mental health involved with this specific department. I'm ignorant about a lot of the Piedmont stuff, so that's kind of why I'm looking forward to it, so she can kind of describe to me. And then learning about the whole health areas, like there's 35 health districts. That's something that's really new to me, so I'm looking forward to her telling us what that's all about.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a brave thing to come on after that incident that occurred. So
Right. Which incident are you referring to?
where the breakout.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
we call it.
That's the Piedmont Regional Jail, I believe.
We will.
So it's going to be two different centers.
I'm not. No.
Piedmont Health District is what it says on the calendar.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
When you said never mind, it's just
But anyway, I have a question for you guys.
okay.
And it's just kind of something to ponder, kind of fun. If you could, and I've been pondering this for a while. It seems like every time it changes. If you could have dinner with a person any time in history, who would that person be, and who would be the least likely person you would like hate to have dinner with? And it seems like every time you think about it, then you think about it again, and it's a different person.
It does. It changes. And what was weird was I was thinking about this just a few days ago, and I had the best answer in the whole wide world, and now I don't remember who it was. That's how good my memory is. But there's I think sometimes somebody like Tom Hanks, or I don't know. I like funny, intelligent people that don't presume that superstarness. Somebody who's actually reasonable to talk to, I guess. And John's.
How about your sidekick?
I don't know. I see smoke coming out of his ears, so I'm.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I'm
trying to figure out if I should go run get a fire extinguisher or not.
I think being the sidekick, I would definitely want to have dinner with the Lone Ranger. Is what I want to do.
So he's not a hand puppet.
No.
You just move the sock and then you rub in.
Oh my God!
We leave that to you.
It's just, there was just too much there. I can't deal with it.
You've lost poor Larry. Larry is now rolled up in a corner over there.
Oh my God!
I'll have to take over the show now.
I just envisioned. No, I can't. Sorry. I've composed myself now.
So who would you least likely want to have dinner with?
I can't really say that.
Oh.
It would cause problems.
He's looking at me when he says that.
Yeah. How about you? What are yours?
Well, for the person I would like to, it would either have been, like you had mentioned, Rodney Dangerfield, or Judas from the New Testament.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to hang out with Judas?
Well, I think he really got the bad rap.
Yeah.
Yes, because if he didn't go and for some reason, this is in my brain. I think that he was he had to do it. If he didn't do it, then Jesus wouldn't have been crucified and yada yada. There wouldn't be crucifix hanging in the churches and all this. So he was like the catalyst. So I think him and Jesus, out of all of them, Jesus was they were the closest, the friends. Yeah, that's if you can picture that kind of that snowball effect.
Yeah, definitely.
But if he died of old age, what would be hanging in the churches? Or if he's hung, or if he. So the religion would be a little different.
Yes, it would. It absolutely would.
But yeah.
I was. Shut up, John.
I didn't say a word. I didn't say a thing.
Gosh.
Larry's at a loss of words here.
No, but
I'm weighing so many things here. It's like, all right, how is this politically, or how is this accepted within the whole thing of the world?
The
and
wisest
society.
man in the world is the man who doesn't say a thing.
That's right. It's better.
Which
isn't good for radio, but
yeah. Maybe we should have an hour. It's just a silence that we could share.
Oh man.
But the person that would drive me crazy having dinner with, I think would either be Whoopi Goldberg or Hillary Clinton.
Interesting.
Well, one you're not going to get much food out of. And I don't know. I'm not saying who.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. He brought up some interesting names I would have never even thought of.
We didn't, I was thinking I would like, actually, I want Michelle Obama to run for president. That's what I'm
You may get your wish.
Going for here. I think she'd be fantastic. Okay. But I think, Barack I always thought would be an incredibly interesting conversation to have with him.
Brock Lesnar?
Obama.
Oh.
Barack.
It sounded like you said Brock.
Brock. Yeah. He's a good friend of mine.
But then you could even take it. You could even do one step farther, and it's like, what time in history would I love to have been there physically to see it?
Yeah.
So would I like to watch the dinosaurs walk by, or
can I go
or would I like to
forward?
be
As
there
long
on
as
the
they're
beach
the
in Normandy?
plant-eating type, yeah. I wouldn't mind that.
No.
Well,
Oh, guys. So you guys are at a loss for words.
We are. Yeah.
I think it's Monday. I think
It's-
we're both we were kind of scrambling around here looking at some things that needed to be done and didn't get ourselves completely prepared for this show today. I apologize, but I appreciate you calling in and giving us a chance
Bringing
to
us some thought-provoking type questions.
absolutely.
Oh.
Oh. It's, we're both kind of losing it here.
I think so. I think so.
Oh, good God.
Hey, pass the saltines, you know what I mean? Oh!
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we have lost John for sure.
That little boy blowing a cigarette, you know what I mean? He said Andrew Dice Clay.
I've totally lost control.
I haven't
of the
thought
show.
about that guy in years. Did
you guys watch the movie that he made?
Ford Fairlane.
Did you see that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a terrible film.
It was. It did. Was a bad flick.
It could have been good, but it was just whoever wrote that thing was on something.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but they were. Yeah, that was a bad movie. I think it had potential, but he had been in other films. Some people don't realize that he. Here I am trying to think of him, but he was in an '80s flick where he wasn't the main guy. I've seen him in like two films sort of like that in the '80s where he was just a bit player. The other thing is, did you know he was in an episode of MASH before he made it big?
No, I did not.
He was. I think he's a soldier, if I recall, in the episode. And it's him though. There's no denying it's him.
Huh. Interesting. Well, they did have a lot of guests. I mean,
Oh yeah, a lot of people that ended up going on with Patrick Swayze. I think was in an episode. Where he's a soldier, wounded soldier or something.
Did you watch MASH?
I did. It was enjoyable. Yes, I liked it.
Was it a family thing? Like for us, it was like everybody in the family almost had to watch it.
Right.
It was
Yeah, like that, and then we are forced to watch Carol Burnett and Sonny and Cher.
Forced.
that's
All right, you kids, get in here.
that's Sonny and
Anything but that.
Yeah.
I still have some PTSD over the Sonny and Cher show. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Somebody sing.
Tramps and thieves. No.
Oh, the Flip Wilson show. Did you ever see that?
I
Devil made me do it.
yes,
I'm aware
that's
of
what I
it.
enjoyed.
My dad loved that show. And then he'd be running around. The devil made me do it. All right.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hee-haw. That was something my dad liked too. It was weird because I never expected my dad to watch a show like that. It's a bit juvenile.
Where are you tonight? Why did you leave me?
Exactly.
You're all alone.
That's where
I searched the world over, thought I found true love. You made another, and
they were
you're
gone. I think we lost
We got the country audience back.
not only our one-time callers for some caller, but also the rest of the audience has left.
I figured, hey, you're going down with a sinking ship. The only way to do that is
it will forever be immortalized.
Yeah, I think you're turning into like a singing, like a what's the singing where they read the words on the telly and spew? Come on.
teleprompter.
Are you like?
Well, when you're at a saloon or something.
Oh, karaoke.
Yes, karaoke hour.
I've been known to carry a tune at the karaoke at
yeah?
one time or another. Oh, yeah.
What do you sing usually?
The most odd, the thing that nobody else sings, because everybody else would sing whatever was popular at the time or at some point. I'm sitting there scamming it going, all right, where's there some song that's going to make everybody jump out of their seats?
And those are the fun people, not somebody that sounds like the album.
Right.
You like the crappy singers. Those are the ones you can giggle and sing along. Makes you feel.
Half the joy was watching that.
I remember that. It reminds me of American Idol, too, that first couple seasons where they put all the bad people on.
That was the best part of that show.
Remember the Asian kid that was like, she bang, she bang. Yeah, William, he made a career, man.
Yeah, he had his 15 minutes.
He's living in a nice house over a white sandy beach, I'm sure.
He was.
So he profited from it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hear a door creaking. Did you hear the door creaking?
Or was a rocking chair, one or the other, I don't know.
No, everybody in the house is leaving. They hear me talking. They're like, oh my gosh.
We've got to
singing.
You stop the madness, please. Please stop the madness.
Listen to the children of the night.
All righty then.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's that, sir?
Doing a very bad Boris Karloff there. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Rodney Dangerfield. Did you do good?
No, not really.
Just yourself?
Sometimes I fail at doing that myself. No, I don't practice these things. He just says a name, and I go, "Oh, let's see if we can get close to it."
Exactly. Hold on. Hey, do you know what omphobia is?
Omphobia?
Omphal.
Omphal?
OMPHAL.
Where you say a lot when you talk? I'm gonna you're gonna and we're gonna
Fear of people who say
and then
So it's the fear of belly buttons, but I'm wondering how that manifests. I mean, I would think.
Good question. I don't know. Fear of belly button.
Well, if this person is.
Was it like the Audis that freak them out, or 3-inch deep belly button?
And then how do you measure that?
I don't know.
When you think about the fact that belly buttons are pretty incredible. Do you know that?
I think so.
But not everyone is amazed.
No, not everyone has one.
I just wonder. I'm just picturing somebody afraid of a belly button. You know, do you chase them around sometimes and pulling up your shirt?
I don't know. Never heard of that.
You know, I'm from Arizona, right?
I do.
Partly. Do you know where Sedona is?
I've heard of it.
It's a beautiful place. There's like a vortex there of energy. Well, the McDonald's in Sedona is the only one in the world with turquoise arches instead of golden ones.
And what's the reasoning behind that?
They're in Sedona. I thought it was going to be more interesting than that. I didn't read the entire thing. Oh well, Rhode Island.
You were in Sedona?
Oh yeah, I lived very close to Sedona. I was born and raised in Prescott, just over the mountain. We used to go.
So I went just for a visit. I think we were dropped in. I don't know the main city down. Is it Phoenix? Maybe where the big airport is, and then we took a trip to see the canyon.
Nice.
But when we stopped in Sedona, they were supposed to be all of these, I guess, vortexes.
Yep.
And they gave you a map, and I swear I would try to find them and around them or walk through them, and I did not get that experience. Did you ever?
I've had, yes, I've had, but not as profound as what I think a lot of people claim to have, honestly. So, but I definitely feel an energy there. But then I think that could easily be psychosomatic as much as anything else. But the place is beautiful. I think that's what makes it special. Not really that it has some healing energy or something, but if people can get that out of there, that's awesome. That's very cool. What part of Arizona did you like the best?
Oh my gosh, I love the canyon.
Yeah.
And the way you could just see the stars, the sky went on forever.
Did you stay at the canyon, or did you?
No, we were just outside. There was a little town just from. I guess it was kind of touristy. As close to the canyon as you could get. I don't even remember the name of it.
Okay,
but it was just a little. Yeah, it was just a little hotel we stayed in, and I'd go out in the evenings and do stargazing, or in the mornings I'd catch the sunrise in the canyon.
Nice.
And that was gorgeous. Holy cow!
That is cool. Yep. It's definitely recommended to people. They have really good bike tours and stuff in there too. If you're into something like that, or hiking and things, it's all about the nature there. Yeah. So
I will leave you guys to your comedy and music.
Demise, you mean? To our demise.
Music hour. All right.
That much longer to go.
Hey, thanks for calling, man. It was a pleasure to catch up, and hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Love our first time caller.
You do.
So, is anything... can you think of anything fantastic happening this week? Any kind of...
According to the news, the migrant numbers coming across the border are significantly lower than what they were thinking and worried about.
Well, that's cool.
And my estimation is it's because most of them are already crossed over.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of one of those sleight of hand, you know? It's like, don't look over there.
There's not as many as nearly coming across. Well, that's because we already had the flux of the first wave.
I have a question. I have a question for you. How many times do you think you could put Rhode Island into Alaska?
I have no clue. Go ahead. Give me the number.
425 times.
Oh, I would have never guessed that high.
It'd be hard to arrange them. Just
like a puzzle. I can't get the last piece.
Did you know we used to eat sloths?
I'm sure we inhaled. Well, I say we. I mean the human race. I wasn't involved in it.
All right. How many breaths do you take a day?
I don't know.
Every day. Not just today, but maybe tomorrow, the next day,
no
on
clue.
average.
No clue.
What are you counting? Huh?
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
22,000.
That's all.
You thought it would be higher?
No, I don't know. I'm just joking.
Did you know the CIA headquarters has its own Starbucks? But baristas don't write names.
Why am I not surprised by that?
Actually, my son told me about this. It's the Pentagon has a subway right in the middle of it. If you look on like Google Maps or something like that, you'll see a star or a sandwich subway. That's the place.
Eat fresh, yes.
What's my name? Could you please help me?
Larry.
No, what's my last name? Burr. When the FIFA World Cup trophy was stolen in 1966, you remember that?
What year was that?
1966.
I wasn't here.
So you don't remember?
That would have been 10 years before I was born.
I was 2. Mommy. Yeah, that thing was stolen and found by a dog named Pickles.
Wow.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Cool.
The word sarcasm can be tracked back to a word meaning to tear flesh like a dog.
Wow.
Yeah, that's more than I was expecting. So, where are we going here? Oh, here's the rock and roll trivia questions. I know how much you like these.
Yeah. It's a joy to behold.
These are silly. Complete the name of this iconic band. Iron.
Maiden.
See, like I said, who cares? Who is the band Pulp? Do you know that band? There's a band named Pulp, I guess.
I'm sure there's plenty of bands I've never heard the names of before.
I wonder if this is Joe Cocker's son or something. It's Jarvis Cocker.
Could be.
Oh, I know. You already know this one. David Lee Roth's first solo album.
Well, depending on what we're saying is an album, he released first an EP called Crazy from the Heat, which only had 4 songs on it.
Really?
That would be where the Gigolo came from and California Girls.
Yeah.
The actual full album he put out after leaving Van Halen was called Eat 'Em and Smile.
Huh. Because this says it's Crazy from the Heart.
Heat.
Okay, heat.
Heat.
If you insist on me giving correct information out there. WFLO, you are on the air.
John,
Yes, ma'am.
got a question for you.
Okay.
Were you by any chance down at WFLO Friday afternoon about, say, 2:30 or 3?
I'm sure I was.
Do you remember some crazy idiot lady that stopped her car in the middle of 3rd Street and backed up and waved at you?
Yes, I do.
I wonder who that might have been.
I've been thinking. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that was you.
It was.
Yeah, I knew it was.
That's awesome.
Oh, you even know my car now, huh?
Well, I do now. I recognized you when I saw you.
Well, I couldn't see you very well, but I could tell it was somebody with dark hair.
Yeah.
And I said, well, I think maybe that might be my buddy. And so, good thing no police were around.
Well, we definitely encourage people to honk at John whenever possible as they go by.
Well, there's no danger of Larry being here that late, so it can't be Larry. Sorry, I had to get that dig in.
I had a doctor's appointment. Come on.
He did. You're right.
And I think Mr. Husky probably doesn't have dark hair.
Mr. Husky.
No. Talking about Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny's, what would you say, silver or gray hair?
I'd go with white.
I was going to go there too, but...
Oh, yeah, that man's got a head of hair, don't he? For his age, that's pretty...
Yeah, but it's funny because when I was younger, I had blonde hair. Very blonde
Really?
hair. Yeah, when I was a little boy, almost white looking when I was very young.
Right.
And somewhere along the way, it just kept getting darker, and here we are.
Now you're, what color would you call your hair?
I'm calling it losing it.
Not just the hair. Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, I didn't say that.
No, that's all right. It's Rib John Day for some reason. It's okay.
Oh, my.
If I'm not kind to you, you might cut my favorite tunes from your programming.
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't.
Well, it's
thank-
a good thing you weren't playing it then, because that might have been a bit dangerous. If I had
probably
gotten out in the middle of 3rd Street.
Well, thank you for calling. We got to get out of here, and we thank everybody who called today.
Yep.
I hope you have
Y'all have a good one.
You
and
too.
You too, dear.
Keep some of the rain away. I'm tired of it.
Me too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And that's it for me. John is coming in here right now. Oh, he's already here. 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 Oh, he's already here.